बहुत दिनों बाद आखिरकार हम आ गए टैक्सी बुकिंग एप्लीकेशन पर। ओके, सो रिएक्ट नेटिव में टैक्सी बुकिंग एप्लीकेशन हम कंप्लीट कर रहे थे लास्ट टाइम, बट काफ़ी दिनों से इस पे वीडियोस नहीं आए हुए हैं ड्यू टू सम ऑफ माय पर्सनल इश्यूज, हेल्थ एंड मेंटल। नो नो नो, नॉट फॉर द मेंटल, इट वाज जस्ट कंडीशन। सो मैं अपलोड नहीं कर पाया वीडियो, बट या डेफिनेटली अभी वीडियोस आएंगे और मैं ट्राई करूँगा कि वीडियोस जल्दी आते रहें। और मैं क्या बोल सकता हूँ, तो वेल दैट्स इट एंड अभी चलते हैं, आगे बढ़ रहे हैं। सो एज आई प्रॉमिस यू इन द लास्ट वीडियो ऑफ दिस सीरीज़, जैसा कि आप स्क्रीन पर देख सकते हो, ये लास्ट वीडियो था। सो इस वीडियो में मैंने लास्ट में बोला था आपको कि मैं कुछ रिएक्ट नेटिव वेक्टर आइकन्स के बारे में बताने वाला हूँ आपको। सो कैसे हम चेक बॉक्स यूज़ करते हैं और कैसे हम लोग आई आइकन यूज़ करते हैं। अगर दो वेक्टर आइकन सपोज दैट हम अपने प्रोजेक्ट में यूज़ कर रहे हैं, दो से ज़्यादा ही होंगे ऑफ कोर्स, बट अगर हम दो जगह यूज़ कर रहे हैं, 5 जगह यूज़ कर रहे हैं, 10 जगह यूज़ कर रहे हैं, और उसको अगर हमें सेंट्रिक बनाना है, फॉर एग्जांपल हम एक सिंगल कंपोनेंट लिखा रिएक्ट नेटिव वेक्टर आइकन के लिए और मल्टीपल टाइम हमने उसे यूज़ किया बाय जस्ट शेयरिंग द नेम्स एंड समथिंग लाइक दिस, इज दिस अ गुड अप्रोच? or importing every time react native vector icon and using every time the same component, is it good? So I guess by making a separate component for the react native vector icon and then we're gonna use this react native vector icon inside our project, I guess this is the good one, right? So let's get started. And guys, before going in the next step in this video, I would request you to please do like, share and subscribe the channel. So just refreshing the app, you can see guys, this is our app. So for this intro sliding screen we are using intro slider. So if you wanna check how to make this intro slider, you can check my first video. Alright, I'll give you the playlist link in the description so that you can check my first video, and if you didn't check my other videos in this playlist, so you can check also. Alright, so just get started, and here we have this login page, and then if you gonna click on this sign in, then I mean you can sign in using the mobile number and the password. Otherwise from here you can just simply put your mobile number, and then you will get your OTP screen. Alright, so that you can fill the OTP and then you can just get inside the application. But if you wanted to register, you have another option for sign up. You can click on the sign up button and then you can get your screen. Alright, okay, so as you can see, I have already promised you in the last video is that I'm gonna show you how to create a single component, centric component and separate component for react native vector icon, and I'm gonna use that vector icon component, separate component, in the application. Alright, in the whole application. Alright, so okay, so let me just go inside the login, and then we have login, and then we have login with email, and then we have container, then we have login with email, right? So this is the component that I'm gonna show you. Okay, so here where we have the vector icon. All right, so here you can see guys, this is the vector icon, and I'm sure this is the component. Yeah, this is the component, and I'm gonna show you the component that I have created for the react native vector icon. It is taking so much time. I'm not sure why my VS Code is not working properly. Somewhere it is an issue, so I'm gonna close this and opening again, sorry. So here you can see guys, in this only component I have used this react native vector icon component, which is the library one. So you have to just install this React Native Vector icon package in your project, and just you have to mention your family that you're using. Actually, just like for example, I'm using feeder here, so just you have to mention this name inside your info.plist. Let me just show you. Here we have the iOS folder, this is the name of the project, and after that I have info.plist, and here I'll show you this name, right? Believe me, I will show you the name. So here I have all the names, and in these names you can see this feeder, right? And for this snippet I am very much sure that you gonna ask me this code, so I'm gonna give you this component code only in my blog. So if you wanted to check this code, so you can check my blog, right? So I will tell you the uses of this component and how to use this and what is the benefits of this component. So I will tell you over there. All right. For example, I'm gonna use this icon fit. All right. So here I'm passing what? I'm passing color, on press, name, and the size. This is the main property that I'm using here, right? Okay. So if I will pass family name feeder, right, then only it will give me this component in return. All right, so let me just show you first of all. So here I have just imported my custom component that I've created for React Vector icon, and I am using where here. All right, so this is just I'm using only I'm using this component. So here you can see I'm passing family name as a property, as a prop in this component. All right, so this is the feeder, right? So when I'm passing family name feeder, it means it will return me this part. All right, so this is the first property that I've shown you, and this is the status. Status is what? Status is mean true or false, or the name. All right, so in the name I'm maintaining the status. So there are two icons in React Native Vector icon, is I off, is I on. So by default maybe it's I on, and then we have I off. So when we're clicking on that, so we can maintain the state over there inside the component, the parent component only. When you're clicking on that, you can make it true or false, or you can make it I off, I on directly by using the set state, or if you're using the function based component, then you can use hooks, right? Okay, so this is the status that I'm maintaining, and at the parent side I'm passing just a value inside my child component inside this React Native Vector icon component. All right, so on the basis of value, what I'm maintaining here, on the basis of status value, I am maintaining my primary name and the secondary name that I'm actually passing also here. This is the primary and the secondary name, I off and I. This was not I on, this was I only. So for I, this is I, otherwise I off is I off. All right, I hope you understanding my point. So I'm passing my primary and the secondary name for icons, and this is the status that I'm maintaining inside this component only, and this is the family name that I'm passing. All right, so this is what I'm using here. This is the color, on press, and everything. I mean the size I'm defining here statically, and when I'm pressing on, I'm clicking on that icon, so I am actually making on press as a callback from parent, no, from the child component. This is the vector icon component, this is the child component, so I'm calling back this on press function. All right, call back from the child component to the parent component, so that we can maintain and handle everything inside the parent component only. Like this, you can see when I'm clicking on the I button or I icon, so on press handling I am doing here in the parent component only, right? I hope you can understand my point now. So this is how I made my component. If you need this component, definitely I'm gonna give you, please check out my description, and in the next video I'm gonna do what, I'm gonna create my sign up page, sign up UI. So if you're interested to watch how we can create the sign up page, definitely you have to wait for my next video. Before that, you have to like this video. Please comment down what you like in this video. Comment down if you have any doubt, and please follow my Instagram ID that I'm gonna give you in the description, and check out my blog so that you can find your code. Like this video, share with your friends, subscribe the channel if you're new. Thank you.